Hey there, everyone. Welcome back to Health Bloom channel, where we're all about empowering you to take control of your body, your health, and your future, naturally. If you're tired of dealing with hormonal birth control, the mood swings, the weight changes, the headaches, or just the idea of pumping synthetic hormones into your system, then today's video is going to be a game changer for you. We're diving deep into Ditch Hormones Forever. 7 game-changing natural birth control hacks for 2025. That's right, we're talking hormone-free options that are effective, backed by science, and evolving with new tech and research this year. Whether you're planning your family, avoiding side effects, or just wanting more natural vibes in your life, these hacks could revolutionize how you approach contraception. Before we jump in, a quick disclaimer. I'm not a doctor, and this isn't medical advice. Always chat with your healthcare provider to see what's right for you, especially if you have any health conditions or concerns. These methods vary in effectiveness, and none protect against STIs except condoms, so double up if needed. Effectiveness rates all mention are based on typical use from reliable sources like Planned Parenthood and the CDC, and remember, typical use accounts for real-life slip-ups, while perfect use is when you nail it every time. Alright, let's get into it, starting with hack number 1. Hack number 1. Harness the power of fertility awareness with AI-powered apps. Gone are the days of guessing your cycle on a calendar. 2025 is all about smart tech making natural family planning easier and more accurate than ever. Apps like Natural Cycles, which is FDA cleared as birth control, use your daily basal body temperature, cycle data, and even optional ovulation tests to predict your fertile window. You measure your temp first thing in the morning with a basal thermometer or even integrate it with wearables like the Oura Ring or Apple Watch. The app's algorithm crunches the numbers for you, telling you when you're fertile, usually about 6 days a month, so you can abstain or use a barrier method during that time. Why is this game-changing? It's completely hormone-free, empowers you to understand your body like never before, and with perfect use, it's up to 98% effective. Though typical use drops to around 93% because, hey, life happens. Pros: no side effects, free after the app subscription, around $10 a month, and it can help if you're trying to conceive later. Cons: requires consistency in tracking, not great for irregular cycles, and no STI protection. If you've got a regular cycle and love data, this is your new best friend. Imagine waking up, logging your temp, and feeling in total control. It's liberating. Moving on to hack number 2, the copper IUD revolution, including the new kid on the block, Miudella. If you're looking for set-it-and-forget-it protection without hormones, the copper intrauterine device is a superstar. It's a small T-shaped device your doctor inserts into your uterus, where it releases copper ions that create a sperm-toxic environment. Basically, sperm can't survive to meet the egg. Paragard has been around forever and lasts up to 10-12 years, but in 2025, we've got Miudella, a newer FDA-approved option with half the copper, making it potentially gentler for some while lasting 3 years. Effectiveness? Over 99% for both typical and perfect use, insanely reliable. Why ditch hormones for this? No mood changes, no weight gain, and it's reversible, remove it, and fertility returns immediately. Plus, it can even serve as emergency contraception if inserted within 5 days of unprotected sex. Downsides: insertion can be uncomfortable. Like a bad cramp, periods might get heavier or crampier at first, and it's not DIY. You need a pro. But once it's in, you forget about it. Think about it. Long-term peace of mind without daily pills. If you're done with hormones but want something low maintenance, this could be your forever hack. Hack number 3. Barrier basics upgraded, condoms, both external and internal. Don't sleep on condoms, they're the ultimate natural, hormone-free multitaskers. External condoms, the classic ones, go on the penis, while internal ones, like FC2, are inserted into the vagina or anus. Made of latex, polyurethane, or lambskin, they physically block sperm from entering. In 2025, we're seeing more eco-friendly, ultra-thin options with better lubrication for comfort. Effectiveness. Around 87% typical use for external, 79% for internal. But perfect use jumps to 98% and 95%. The big win? They're the only method here that protects against STIs, including HIV. Pros. Over-the-counter, cheap, often free at clinics, no prescription needed, and zero impact on your hormones or cycle. You can even use them alongside other methods for extra protection. Cons. They can break or slip if not used right, and some folks have latex allergies. Opt for non-latex then. Spice it up with flavored or textured ones for fun. If spontaneity is your thing, keep a stash handy. It's empowering to know you're covered for pregnancy and health. Now, hack number 4. The diaphragm and cervical cap combo with spermicide. These are like your vagina's personal shields, small, flexible cups you insert before sex to cover the cervix and block sperm. The diaphragm is larger and dome-shaped, while the cervical cap is smaller and thimble-like. Both need spermicide, a gel or cream that kills sperm, applied inside and around the edges for max effect. In 2025, brands like Kea offer one-size-fits-most diaphragms without a fitting, making it easier. Effectiveness. Diaphragm is about 83% typical use, 94% perfect, cervical cap around 71–86% typical. Why game-changing? Fully hormone-free, reusable for up to 2 years, and you control when to use it. Insert up to 6 hours before sex, leave in for at least 6 hours after, but no more than 24–48 hours to avoid infections. Pros. No systemic side effects, safe for breastfeeding, and it doesn't interrupt the moment once inserted. Cons. Requires planning, a prescription for fitting, though some are OTC now, and spermicide can be messy or irritating. Practice insertion a few times, it's like learning a new skill that puts you in charge. Hack number 5. Phexi, the on-demand vaginal gel that's changing the game. This is one of the freshest non-hormonal options, FDA approved in 2020 but gaining massive traction in 2025 for its ease. Phexi is a prescription gel in pre-filled applicators that you insert into your vagina up to an hour before sex. It works by maintaining an acidic pH that immobilizes sperm, super simple and natural. Effectiveness. 86% typical use, 93% perfect. Why ditch hormones for this? No daily commitment, no devices left in, and it's hormone-free so no cycle disruptions. Use it only when you need it, and it's compatible with most condoms or diaphragms. Pros. Feels natural, no odor or taste issues, and safe for breastfeeding. Cons. Prescription required, costs about $250,300 for 12 doses without insurance, and you need a new dose for each round of sex. Imagine the freedom. Pop it in, enjoy, and move on, perfect for spontaneous lifestyles. Hack number 6. The withdrawal method, but smarter with tracking. Also known as pulling out, this is when the penis is withdrawn before ejaculation to keep sperm out of the vagina. It's ancient, but in 2025, pair it with cycle tracking apps for better odds. Effectiveness. 78% typical use, 96% perfect. meaning about 22% pregnancy risk without backups. Why include it? It's free, natural, no tools needed, and hormone-free, great as a backup or for low-risk days. Pros: immediate, no side effects, and builds communication with your partner. Cons: relies on perfect timing and control. Pre-ejaculate can have sperm, no STI protection, and not ideal alone. Use it wisely. Track your cycle to avoid fertile days, and combine with spermicide for extra safety. It's all about trust and timing, can strengthen your relationship if done right. Finally, hack number 7. The contraceptive sponge and spermicide solo. The sponge is a soft, disposable disc loaded with spermicide that you insert deep into the vagina to cover the cervix. Brands like Today's Sponge are OTC and easy to find. Effectiveness: 68–91% typical use, higher if you've never given birth vaginally, up to 91% perfect. Spermicide alone, gels, foams, is about 72% typical. Why game-changing for 2025? Portable, no prescription for sponges, and fully natural, spermicide's nanoxynol 9 kills sperm on contact. Insert the sponge up to 24 hours before sex, leave it for 6 hours after. Pros: discreet, no hormones, and reusable protection for multiple rounds in one session. Cons: can be messy, potential irritation or allergies, and lower effectiveness post-childbirth. Stock up for travel, it's like having a secret weapon in your purse. Phew, that was a deep dive, right? We've covered everything from tech-savvy apps to tried-and-true barriers, all hormone-free and tailored for 2025's wellness trends. Remember, the best hack is the one that fits your life. Maybe start with one and see how it goes. If you're switching from hormones, give your body time to adjust. Cycles might regulate naturally. Which of these are you most excited to try? Drop a comment below, like if this helped, and subscribe for more natural health tips. Hit that bell so you don't miss out. Links to resources in the description, and always consult your doc. Thanks for watching, stay empowered, stay natural, and I'll see you in the next video.